Usually when I wear something that I know that is gonna kill it, I don't get surprised because I know I'm gonna kill it. Hi InStyle, I'm Anitta, and these are my red carpet reflections. If I'm gonna perform, I need to be comfortable to do all of my dance moves and like the twerking, the Brazilian twerking, which is very unique and very different. So I need to make sure it's like free to go, you know? If it's like just an event that I don't need to dance, I just let the stylist or the designer play with me. I like to feel like I'm actually the model or their doll, or I like to see how they would like to see me in their brand or in their imagination. Oh, this is so sweet. This is Moschino when Jeremy Scott was still doing it, and we went together, and I was his muse, and I felt that was really cute of him. I loved it because he was matching me. He was like also a bunny, and it was great. We felt like a couple. It was so beautiful. I love this. Is this my size? Wait.
Pretty close to your
Almost. So Jeremy Scott is like the first designer I've ever met. I met him in Brazil. He chose me to be the muse of a brand partnership he was doing. And in that time in Brazil, I was still the funk girl, you know, the favela girl, and people didn't actually want to be seen with me in that moment in Brazil. And then when he went there, he said, "Oh, I want Anitta." And the fashion people were like, "Oh my God, Anitta." But then we went to the Met Gala together and so many other things that he dressed me when nobody wanted to dress me. Nowadays that everybody wants to dress me, I make sure I always remember my friend Jeremy. There is the sweetest person ever. Yes, come on. My second Met Gala with Jeremy Scott, with Moschino. I loved it. I felt like royalty. I felt like I understood the assignment. I understood the theme, like the color and the pearls and everything. It was perfection. I like to follow the theme. Exactly. You know, I don't like to go. I like to respect the intention of the event. So for me, it was like I was literally on it. Loved it. After this dress went to Brazil and it was rented. Right now it's available for renting. A friend of mine rented to go to a Brazilian gala. And all the money that we got, we sent to the favelas in Brazil to support projects that they do for school, education in the favelas, in the communities. So it was great that Jeremy let me use the dress for the charity thing too. I loved it. Wow. This one? Ah! First time I won my VMAs. Second about to come. I'm joking. We don't know. First time I was nominated. First time a Brazilian was there nominated performing. For me, it was so amazing. I was living a dream. This is Schiaparelli. I love that there's this heart there, and everybody was asking me to talk about this big heart, and I said, yeah, I have such a big heart. That's why I can fit so many boyfriends on it. I just loved this look. I felt so sexy and everything. I loved it. It was hard because it's super tiny here, but I said, I don't care. I want to look snatched. So I was looking like this. And I was feeling like this too. But I felt great. Beautiful. Wow. This was Custom Mugler. It was also a night that I won the AMAs. And it was so special. Like, I remember doing this fitting, this butt situation. So cool. The first inspiration for this look was one of the movies of Carmen Miranda, where she was wearing a skirt like this and the top is like that. She just has like obviously her hat and a bunch of like jewelry, so it's more Carmen, but we did our Anitta version of it. And as I said, this look is in Brazil for renting, and the money goes always to a charity that I believe and I support. I love that. I love that they do something for me custom, and then we can keep the story going with something very nice. And always the designers are very okay with it for me to do it, and I'm very thankful for them, because with this we support a lot of people. They have no idea. So yeah, thanks to Mugler, I love this look. Obsessed. Wow. Okay, this is the same day of the Mugler one. This is Semiaki vintage. The first look was the carpet one, and this one was for me to get my award. I look insanely gorgeous. I'm gonna send this to the hot guy that I'm trying to seduce. It was kind of tricky to get inside of it, but it looked insane. And my abs are like this in real life. Oh, this is also custom Mugler. Very, very beautiful, very sexy. That was for a performance in Miami, the iHeartRadio Jingle Ball. The whole bodysuit is like, it's not a separate gloves, it's like the whole bodysuit is like that. And it was insane, so sexy. I loved it. I look so gorgeous. It was just not useful for me to twerk. Mostly when it's a jumpsuit, it's a little tricky for me to twerk. But I looked so good that I didn't even care, to be honest. Oh, come on. This is Marc Jacobs for Met Gala. Oh my god, this night I felt like, I don't know, I felt amazing. I felt so gorgeous. I felt like I was everything. I was slaying. The hair looks perfection. The makeup looks perfection. I don't understand why I didn't leave there with a husband or something, because that's what I was delivering, you know? I was delivering the whittle of the castle. I loved it. And this watch, come on. So expensive. So these shoes are very, very high. Very high. For me, it was great because I'm so short. But it was not hard to walk. I think it would be hard if the dress maybe was longer, but the dress was hitting before the shoes, so I didn't have issues with that. It was great. I think when you go, like, the first time, definitely you get super nervous, but then I think after the third time, you're kind of like, I'm home. I know the rules. I know how to behave. It's good. And Brazil goes crazy, obviously, because this year was just me and Giselle from Brazil there. We managed to spend more time together and get to know each other better. And we spent the whole night, went to afters, became best friends. I already knew her, but not that well. And I think that when you see other Brazilians, you kind of connect. Oh my god, 7 Anittas, 1 for each boyfriend. Thanks for having me, InStyle. It was great to reveal my looks and to look at myself looking gorgeous like this. I loved it.